Oh, hey, Fringezilla, it's me, Gidget Galore. Listen, I'm on my way to the Kids Fringe Virtual Rainbow Ranch for a fun day of activities. We're gonna read some stories, we're gonna do some crafts, play some drums, and have a whole bunch of fun. Oh, boys and girls, why don't you join us today? We're on our way now. Let's go. For today's first story, I'm going to read one of my favorite books. It's called Remarkably You, and it's written by my good friend Pat Miller. Let's dive right in. You might be bold, you might be loud, leading parades and drawing a crowd. Look, they're having a parade. You might be timid, you might be shy, quietly watching your neighbors go by. See the little boy with his balloon? He's watching the end of the parade. You might be small, one tiny sprout, learning new things when you're out and about. You might be big, practically grown, coming and going with friends of your own. Look at the baseball team. I bet they're going right to the game now. No matter your volume, your age, or your size, you have the power to be a surprise. You have the know-how, you're savvy and smart. You could change the world. Are you willing to start? Look, the little boy's up here on the edge with his telescope, looking out over the big new world. Don't sit on the sidelines. Be part of the fray. Go after your passions a little each day. Find what needs fixing, repair what you can, then choose a new problem and do it again. Look, they're fixing the wheel on the wagon. Wonder what happened. Perhaps you're uncertain, not sure what to do. Just look for the moments that let you be you. Like maybe you're funny or bookish or fast. Or maybe you're always decidedly last. Look at this little rollerblading girl. This little dog has such short legs. That's maybe why they're not going so fast. Perhaps you like counting or drawing all day, or finding invisible dragons to slay. You have your own spirit, unparalleled flair. So rock what you've got every day, everywhere. Perhaps you wander or wonder or sing. The world needs your voice and the gifts that you bring. Look at this one. He's singing to all of these grandmas and grandpas. You can make a difference in big ways or small. You don't know how much till you give it your all. So find what you're good at, what you have to give. Then go share your sunshine wherever you live. You might be a helper who's first on the scene. Oh, look, she dropped her ice cream and this little girl is coming with another scoop to help her out. You might be a speller, a builder, or a jump roping queen. A swimmer who knits, a cellist who cheers, a mutt-loving cat cuddler who volunteers. Look at Furry Friends Pet Shelter. He's walking all of these dogs and this little cat up here in his hood. You are a blessing, a promise, a prize. You're capable, caring, courageous, and wise. You might go unnoticed or shine like a star, but wherever you go and whoever you are, don't change how you act just to be like the rest. Believe in yourself and the things you do best. Look, she's hanging upside down. So whether you're daring or careful or kind, embrace who you are and the way you're designed. Dream your own dreams, hear your own heart. You could change the world. You just have to start. Follow your path. Do what you love to do. Be completely, uniquely, remarkably you. Isn't that a wonderful story? So whatever you want to do, you can go out, you can be an artist, you can sing, you can help recycle, pick up a piece of trash off the ground. Whatever you do, make sure you do it the best you can. Mwah! Love you. It's time for another story. Now, this book was written by my friend Todd Parr. It is one of my all-time favorite stories, and I highly encourage you to go out and get your own copy today, or whenever you can. It's Okay to Be Different is the title of this book, and I like it because it, well, you'll see. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be missing a tooth, or two, or three. Look, he's missing so many teeth. It's okay to need some help. See, this person is sight impaired and she has a seeing eye dog. It's okay to have a different nose. This elephant's long nose. It's okay to be a different color. Now, I have seen a black and white zebra, but I have never seen a rainbow zebra. So if you find one, you give me a call. It's okay to have no hair. Look, no hair and a big hair bow. My dad has no hair. It's okay to have big ears. It's okay to have wheels. Look, this guy's in a little wheelchair going super fast. It's okay to be small, medium, large, or extra large. I would say I'm a large, I hope. It's okay to wear glasses. Look at those big glasses. Oh, I bet she can see real good. It's okay to talk about your feelings. Look, you could purr, or grrr, or roar. It's okay to eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub. Uh-oh, we have to talk. I don't think you should eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub, but maybe you could have toys. You could have rubber duckies or boats, or you could make bubbles, but let's keep the macaroni and cheese at the dinner table. A little less messy. It's okay to say no to bad things. Uh-oh, there is a hook in the water and these fish want to bite it, but they're gonna say no. It's okay to come from a different place. Look at this little alien man. He must have come from Saturn here, and he says, that must mean hello, friend. It's okay to be embarrassed. Uh-oh, this lady has toilet paper stuck to her shoe. She must have just come from the bathroom. Somebody should tell her that. I'd be more embarrassed that her shoes are two different colors, though, honestly. Oh, she looks like my mom. It's okay to come in last. Oh, I have come in last a lot of times. I'm not the fastest runner, but I can read really fast. Finish. See, the turtle is crossing the finish line, but he's finishing. That is important. It's okay to dance by yourself. I dance by myself all the time. That's how I like to start every day. Puts me on the right foot. It's okay to have a pet worm. Look, his name must be Worm because he's in his own house right here. It's okay to be proud of yourself. Look, this lady is proud. She's got a big hairdo just kind of like mine. Maybe he modeled that after me. I don't know. It's okay to have different moms. Look, there's a different mom. There's a different mom. It's okay to have different dads. There's a different dad, and there's a different dad. It's okay to be adopted. Now look at this. There is a kangaroo, and he has adopted this little puppy with one blue eye. And look how happy they are. They must be going to a birthday party. It's okay to have an invisible friend. Do you have an invisible friend? Oh, I hope you do. They're a lot of fun. It's okay to do something nice for someone. Now this kitty cat is giving this mouse a piece of pizza. And it looks like it's the last piece of pizza. That's very nice. It's okay to lose your mittens. The snowman looks surprised. His mittens are in the snow. Oh, I hope he can get to them. Looks cold. It's okay to get mad. Oh my goodness, when I first saw this page, I thought it was going to say, it's okay to stink. Because this skunk looks like he's stinky, but I think he just got mad. But it's okay to get mad as long as you can calm back down. It's okay to do something nice for yourself. This boy has bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scoops of ice cream for himself. I hope he shares that with friends. That would give him a tummy ache. I don't think 10 scoops is nice for one person. It's okay to help a squirrel collect nuts. This little girl has her purse full of nuts. And this little squirrel has a purse full of nuts. I hope they share. That would be nice. It's okay to have different kinds of friends. Look, this lady is friends with this doggy, and this man is friends with this boy. Oh, it's okay to make a wish. The dog is wishing for a big bone. Oh, I hope he gets it. Oh, maybe for Christmas or the holidays, Hanukkah. It's okay to be different. You are special and important just because of being who you are. And Todd signed it, Love, Todd. I think that's his doggy with sunglasses right there. Isn't that a wonderful story? It's okay to be different, and that's what makes this world amazing. That we can all come together, we can all read stories and make new friends. So I'll see you for the next story. Bye.
Hey everybody! Today, for our craft activity, we are going to make Razzle Dazzle recycle rainbows. Here's mine. Why I call them recycled is because you can find the stuff you need to make this anywhere in your house. All you have to do is go foraging in your own home. So, first thing is the rainbow needs a base. I used cardstock, which is like a strong paper. It makes kind of a sound when you wave it. But you can use anything you find in your house. Like this was a cereal box. I even cut it up. I took the cereal out. There was still cereal. You could use a piece of a cereal box. You could use a pizza box. You could use an Amazon box. They come to your house all the time, a Target box. Anything that's a little sturdy. And all you have to do is cut it into a rectangle or a square, or you could have your parents help you do that. Or it's another piece of the blue cardstock. I have some pink. Or you could use plain old computer paper, which we all have. You just have to swipe a piece from your parents' printer. So let's get started. I think I'm gonna use the blue cardstock. So what do you need? Let's see. To make our rainbow, you need a pen or a marker or a crayon, whatever you have, something you could write with, a pencil, all right, any of those things. And we're gonna make a guide for our rainbow. And what we need to do is we're gonna make curves or arches, or you could call it the letter C. And we're gonna make 7 of them. So I'm gonna make it and then I'm gonna hold it up and show you. So the first one, you're gonna make really small. And this one looks like a half circle. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna trace your next one around that, and then the next one around that. So it gets a little bit bigger. Let me show you. So, and we're gonna make 7 half circles. So that was 1. This one is 2, 3. I'll show you halfway. And I'm gonna keep going. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now I have my guide for my rainbow. And the next step to make it like my finished product, all of these little pieces, this is all torn or cut paper, and it's all scraps. So what could our scraps be made of? Let's see. I'm gonna put this down. Our scraps could be construction paper. So that's construction paper that I actually ripped it up. I didn't even cut it. This is a random piece of sparkly paper that I found in my house, or maybe you could use wrapping paper, so you could cut that up and use it as a scrap. This is a page from a magazine. You could use magazine, you could use newspaper. Just look, when you look in the magazine, look for parts that are very colorful. So this had a lot of blue in it, and I thought that was pretty cool. Or plain old construction paper. Or, I just thought of this, if you don't have any of that, you could take white computer paper and you could color the colors with a crayon or a marker and then rip them up. So you need paper scraps, and you need a glue stick, or if you don't have a glue stick, you could use white glue, or you could use tape, or you could use glitter glue. Anything that's sticky, whatever sticky stuff you like. So I'm choosing to use a glue stick. I think it works nicely on this paper. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna put glue on the top of my rainbow, and I'm gonna start out here with red. So we're gonna go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, okay? So I'm gonna put some glue down. Whoops, I have to put my glue stick up. Put some glue down, and I'm gonna find my red paper. So I prepared a little bit and I tore this up, but you could tear it up as you go. And I'm gonna tear it up a little more. And I like to tear it because I like the jaggedy edges. I think they look cool. But if you want it to be a certain size or shape, you can always cut it. Okay, whatever your choice is. And I am sticking the pieces down in my glue along the pieces of my rainbow. So I'll hold it up and show you where I got started. So I started with the red, and I put my pieces here, and I'm just gonna fill that whole thing in, okay? And so you would just keep going. I'm gonna skip a little bit, I'm gonna skip ahead, and I'm gonna go into the next color, and maybe I'll return back to that later and work on it later. So now, gotta put my glue down again, and I'm gonna stick some of these orange pieces down. So rainbow is red, orange, yeah, that's right, red, orange. And if you have the white glue, the kind that, it's in a big container, it's more liquid, you might wanna put a dot, just a dot of that glue on your piece and then stick it down, okay? But if you have the glue stick, I think it's easier to just put that glue right on your paper and then smash it down. And so these are kind of perfect squares, so I'm gonna rip them up. So remember I told you I like them ripped up. Whoops, that guy doesn't wanna stick. And if that happens to you, you just go back and stick it again. All right, and I'm gonna go to yellow, And one of the things I want to show you with yellow, I will lift this guy up, is, so there's my red and my orange. I just put the glue for yellow. Sometimes you might have a piece of paper that doesn't fit into your rainbow spot right. You can always cut it so that it fits into your space. Or you can rip it and try to do the same thing. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you like. And something that's cool about this project is if you don't have time to finish it right now, you can just do what you can now and you can come back to it. You can set it aside and you can work on it later. So as you see, I've added some yellow. So if you remember, we called it a Razzle Dazzle recycled rainbow. And so that recycled is I'm using things that I found in my home, but what gives it Razzle Dazzle to me, that is, here's the one I finished. I threw in some sparkly paper I found. Here's some sequins, all right? And I have a bin of sequins, all right? And whatever, I'm lucky to have these sequins. You might have some sequins, you might have buttons, you might have some yarn, you might have feathers. I didn't think about that. Feathers would be really cool. Any kind of things you have that could give texture to your rainbow or razzle dazzle, jazz hands, razzle dazzle, that would brighten it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look in my magical basket of sequins and try to find some pieces that match my rainbow. Like I just found a little red one. And I'm gonna add that, you wanna add that to the section of your rainbow that it matches. So I'm putting the red sequin in my red rainbow area and the red stripe of the rainbow. And let me see what else I can find. Oh, here's a green flower. I didn't even do the green paper yet, but I'm gonna put this green right there. That's where I would be putting my green paper, all right? I'll actually put a few pieces around there so you can see what that looks like. All right, and so here goes the greens. Boop, next to my Razzle Dazzle green. Let's see, what else do I got? I have a yellow, a big yellow thing, so I'm gonna put that in. There, for a little sparkle. So to finish this, you would just continue. Finish your red all the way to the bottom. Finish your orange, your yellow, your green, your blue, and your purple. And then add some Razzle Dazzle, whatever you can find that you can glue on. And then if you want to define your rainbow a little bit, I'm gonna show you. So here's the one that I showed you in the beginning, the one that was finished. I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut it out. So I'm gonna just trace right along the edge of the rainbow. I'm gonna cut it out. It's kind of cool. And if you don't want to cut it out, that's okay too. But I think this will make it look a little bit cooler. And let's see. In the bottom of my rainbow, you know, there's that little opening that we didn't color in with paper. I'm gonna cut that out too. Just take your scissors around. And if this is a little tricky for you, you can ask someone to help you, a grown-up to help you. And then there is my Razzle Dazzle recycled rainbow. And some other things that you could do with this, well, first thing, you could give it to a friend that you love and say, Happy Pride. You could tape it in your window to show that you are celebrating Pride. You could hang it on the wall in your bedroom or on the refrigerator where a lot of great art goes. Or you could have a grown-up help you and you could punch a hole right here and tie a ribbon, and then you could hang it. You could hang it off a doorknob, you could hang it in your bedroom, you could hang it anywhere you want. Razzle Dazzle Rainbow. I hope you have fun making it, and I hope you have a razzly dazzly rainbow pride. Bye!
It's time for another story. Now, this is another one of my favorite books. It's called Neither. And it's written by my good friend Arlie Anderson, and it is a story about acceptance. I'm so excited. Once upon a time, there were two kinds. this and that. These and those. One or the other. Until. I wonder what's happening. See this little egg? What's going on? Honk! What kind are you? I'm both. You can't be both. You must be neither. I'm neither? Oh, he's so sad. Neither tried to play this game. You can't play with us. You're not rabbity enough. Oh. Neither tried to play that game. You can't play with us. You're not birdie enough. Oh, he's very sad. Why don't you find somewhere else? You're not one of us. You're neither. And look, they're all yelling, neither, neither, neither. And neither flies away. High above the landscape, looking down. Oh, this is my favorite character. It's the wise old tree. Where did you come from? Honk! He scared him. I'm from the land of this and that, but I'm neither. So I'm looking for somewhere else to fit in. This isn't somewhere else, but you'll fit in here. Where is here? So many different kinds. It's the land of all. Look at all of the different creatures. There's a fox with a clown nose. There's a kangaroo with a unicorn horn. And that is a snake with chicken feathers. So imaginative. Come play with us. But I'm different from everyone here. I'm neither red nor orange, nor yellow nor blue. And all of his new friends say, exactly. Oh, maybe he's found someplace. Excuse us? We're from the land of this and that, but we don't fit in at home. We're looking for somewhere else. The rabbit and the bird are there now. But you said I was neither. You said I should go somewhere else. Well, this isn't somewhere else. This is the land of all, and everyone fits in here. This is a dog head with a goldfish body. Once upon a time, there were many kinds. This and that. Somewhat and what not. Either, very, sort of, just, rather, a little, neither, and both. And all were welcome. Oh, isn't that a wonderful story? Look, everyone is having a good time together. It looks like they're having their own pride celebration as well. Everyone is so happy. Well, go find this book, Neither, by Arlie Anderson, and you can read this in your own home. Bye.
Today is like a chapter in a book you're writing, and you decide the way it goes. We hope it's gonna be exciting, but only you can know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Life will take
Hi
you
everybody,
on a wild
I'm Genevieve from Kids Fringe, and today I'm going to show you how to make a wrapped rainbow stick or a rainbow wrap stick. And this one we've actually turned into a magic wand. So let's get started. The first thing you need is you need a stick. So I have different sticks here, and I suggest you go on a nature walk. You could go in your yard, or you could walk around your neighborhood with your parents or with your friends, and you want to find a stick. And you want to find sticks that speak to you, whatever it is. It's okay if it's thicker, it's okay if it's skinny, it's okay if it's a little bit longer, all right? Any stick is fine. One thing you want to remember though is don't break the stick off the tree. You want to find only sticks that have fallen to the ground. So once you find your stick, you want to start wrapping it with yarn. So I have some that I started, and I'm going to show you, all right? Here's one with lots of rainbow colors. You can use any kind of yarn. I'm using rainbow colors today because I'm celebrating Pride, but you can use anything you have. And so all you're going to do is you're going to take your yarn and you're going to go around the end of your stick. And I'm taking a little bit of yarn and I'm tying it. And if the tying part is a little tricky for you, you can ask a grown-up to help you. So I'm tying a little bit, and that just gets the yarn started on my stick. And then from there, I start wrapping. And you can wrap it like this. You can twist the stick and kind of hold the yarn there, and it'll go around as you twist the stick. That's up to you, whatever you find is easy. And I'm glad this stick has a little nub. I like the nubs, they give it personality. You can just go right around it. I'm gonna go over it, and then I'm gonna go on the other side of it. So that's kind of cool. It gives my yarn and my wrapping a little bit of personality. All right, so I've wrapped, and then once you get, right now I'm at the end kind of, you're gonna wrap it a little bit more around, and you're gonna just make another little tie or a little knot, okay? There. Let me try that one more time. My little knot came out. You're gonna pull your yarn through, and there you go, and make that little knot, okay? And then with the extra yarn, because I wanna go to another color, you're just gonna cut it off with your scissors. Okay, so I have some orange, and I am gonna add that to my stick. So you wanna find the end, and same thing. I'm gonna show you just from the middle of the stick, but you can go, when you're doing it, you can go from top to bottom, or you could start in the middle and then fill in spots. So I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna tie it around. And again, if you need help getting or doing the tie, just ask a grown-up. And I'm gonna wrap. And now you might see, whoops, I'm gonna unwind my yarn a little bit, that I'm getting close to this blue thing. If that's the case and you didn't cut it off, you can just wrap right over it and cover them up. So I'm gonna do that with my orange. Oop, cover it up. There you go. And you can also do the method where you twist the stick. And I think that's all the orange I want, so then I'm gonna cut and just tie it around, kind of the same thing. I made a little loop and I pull it through. And if that is tricky, ask a grown-up, and I'm gonna cut off the extra. So I would suggest using more color and going all the way down your stick. But I have one right here that I've been working on, my rainbow stick, and I'm going to turn it into a magic wand. So here's my magic wand, and there's the star at the end. So to make yours a magic wand, you're gonna wanna grab a marker or a crayon or a pencil, whatever you have, piece of paper, I'm using a scrap, and draw a star. You could freehand the star, which means you're just gonna draw it. You're not gonna trace anything. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna give my star 5 points. There's your star. And then cut it out. Take your scissors and cut. Cutting out my star. Once you're finished cutting out your star, mine's a little wacky, but I like it that way. You're gonna grab your tape, ta-da, and decide which end of your stick that you're gonna put the star on. I'm gonna go with the purple end. So I'm gonna take my star, I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna take my stick and lay it on top of the star a little bit. And then I'm gonna take some tape and I'm gonna stick it right on. You can use almost any kind of tape. You could use Scotch tape, you could use masking tape, you could use duct tape, but I wouldn't use washi tape because washi tape is really pretty, but it doesn't always stick very well. So any of those other kinds of tape is fine. And voila, I now have a magic wand that you can cast spells on your parents or your friends or your cat or your dog. It's pretty cool. I like it. So the next thing we're gonna do is same idea. We have this cool wrap stick, so we could make it into a magic wand, or we can make it into a cool decoration, maybe something for your room. So this one, here's a rainbow. Here's a stick that I wrapped all in the rainbow for my Pride celebration. And I took an extra piece of yarn and I tied it the same way we did the whole time we were wrapping. I tied it right here at the end, and then I left a little space and I tied it to the other end so that it's something that could hang. And I think that I would like to hang some pom-poms from that. I think that would look really cool if I hung some pom-poms. So I'm gonna show you how to make a pom-pom. Let's do that. So put that aside. Let's make an orange one because I have lots and lots of orange. So pull out a good amount of yarn. Get a big pile. I'm gonna unroll it now and go to the end. And this part's kind of fun. Take your fingers, 3, 2, whatever works for you, and hook it around. And we're not tying it yet, but we're wrapping it. And I'm just wrapping it around my fingers. So just like we did the stick, but now we're wrapping our own hand or our fingers. That's kind of fun. And you just keep wrapping. And you can wrap, it's okay if you go over top of it a little bit. It's okay if you go next to it. And the more you wrap, the thicker this pom-pom is gonna be. So let me wrap, whoa, a little bit more. And then I'm gonna cut it off and leave a little string like I did. And then take a piece, it can be the same color, but I have another piece of yarn. Take another piece of yarn and lay it down on your table and slide this guy off your fingers. And try to keep it smushed together. Lay it down on the yarn and tie it. You're gonna tie it like you would tie a sneaker or a little package. I'm gonna pretend this is a little package. I like that idea. And now this time I suggest you tie it 2 times. So that was 1, and that's 2. And then that excess, you can chop it off. Chop that off. And so now you have this neat little package, and you see how they're loops? They're little loop-de-loops. You're gonna take your scissors and cut through the loops. Oh, I got them all. And then you turn it over to the other side and cut through the loops. And let's see if you miss any. I always just look and go back, cut those guys. Oh, awesome. Now I have this nifty little orange pom-pom. So we're gonna attach these guys to our stick and that one I showed you before, whoops, with the hanger. All right, I better fix that hanger really quick so you can see how we can tie it around. Get that on there. Oh, get on there. Doesn't want to listen to me. There we go. Okay, so to get those pom-poms on, you want to tie them on, and I think what we're going to do, we have 3. I have 3. You can attach as many as you want. I'm going to do a purple one, an orange one in the middle, and a purple one at the end. And all we do is we tie them on. So take this one, and I'm going to tie it over here in the red area. Like this. And then I'm going to take my orange one and kind of tie it in the middle. So let me see what I got. And I think I want the orange one to be a little shorter, so I'm going to tie it closer. And you want to tie, I think you should tie these twice also. And then the purple one, we're going to tie. And that's tying it once, tying it twice. And if you have little stragglers, little extras, just take your scissors and cut off those little pieces hanging off. That's how we tidy it up a little bit. I have a little piece of something there. And then I've tied my little pom-poms, I've floofed them up, and you have a cool decoration or wall hanging. You could hang it on your porch, you could hang it in your bedroom, maybe in an office. If you're feeling Halloween-y, I'm looking at these guys right now, all they would need is some googly eyes, and now it would be your pride and your Halloween wall hanging. And if you want to get really fancy, now that you know how to wrap these sticks, you can do anything. Check this out. This is a bigger wall hanging that I made, and it's 2 wrap sticks. This is the piece that we tied on the hang it, and then really long pom-poms. Or, remember, you can also make your magic wand.
All right, boys and girls, before I leave today, I want to share one last story that I want you to take with you and keep in your heart and spread throughout the world, all right? It's called Try a Little Kindness. And I think that we all, even if you're a kind person, try to be even kinder. I think it'll make the world a happier, more loving place, all right? Now, this book is written by Henry Cole, another good friend of mine. It's called Try a Little Kindness. Try a little kindness. A smile to greet the morning, a hug to greet each day, a thank you and a yes please are things that you should say. Our animal friends will show you exactly how it's done. Make it a daily habit. Kindness can be fun. Wake up with a smile. Look, that bear's got a big smile. Rise and shine, it's breakfast time. Look, the spiders, they're waking up. The sloths are smiling. Be the last in line. Look, they're all letting everyone go ahead of them. Invite someone over to play with you. This owl has put the blocks in arrangement that says you are nice to this other little bird. And these dogs are playing with a chicken. Red Rover, send the chicken right over. A moose playing go fish with a mouse. A fox and a pig having a tea party. And look, this little mouse has bought this house, and this mouse is coming over to play ball. So invite someone over to play with you. so long as it's safe. Share your toy. A buzzard giving a dog a bone. A cat giving his mouse to another mouse to play with. You'll feel so special inside. Try some kindness every day. A smile, a joke, or something else. Come on, don't you want to play? Squirrels playing ping pong with an acorn. It's crazy. Tell someone they are special. You're special. Look, this little kitty cat is telling his grandma kitty, you're special. This cat is showing this goldfish, he's special. And this little tiny bird is being told by this giant peacock, it's what's inside that counts, is what he tells him. Be a great ally. Do you know what an ally is? An ally is a friend that always has your back and that will always help you out. It's good to be a good ally. Write a poem for someone. Oh, that would be nice. I would love to get a poem from someone. Praise someone's work. If you see something that is good, or tell them how nice it is, or how much you enjoy it. Or you could tell your parent or guardian how much you enjoyed their dinner that they made for you. Hold the door for a friend. Now, I hold the door open for lots of different people. I think it's just the easiest, nicest thing that you can do that costs no money, and smile while you do it. Give someone your seat. Oh, look, this little kitty cat has given this mama dog with your baby dog the open seat to sit down. So nice. Pick up the trash. Oh, so easy. I do this anytime I have the opportunity. Just if you see something, pick it up and throw it in the garbage can so it's not blowing around, making the earth all dirty. Visit someone who is lonely. Now this polar bear is sitting on a little iceberg floating, and this penguin has come to say hello. And this little duck is bringing his duckling grandma some flowers. She looks like she's in the hospital. Oh, I hope she's okay. She must have a runny nose. There's some Kleenex here on the table. And this little bunny is coming to give his other bunny friend a carrot. I know you think we did it, but our job is not quite done. We need to keep on going. Being kind is so much fun. The hare is telling the tortoise after you to go through the finish line. Help someone without being asked. You can always help someone carry the groceries or pick up their paper and take it to them. Read to your friends. Well, that's what we're doing today. I'm reading to all of you. Some of you are my friends and have been for a long time, and some of you I've just met today. So hello, new friends. Hello, old friends. Write thank you notes. Oh, this is one of the most important things. If someone does something kind for you or gives you a present, it's always nice to write a handwritten thank you note out. It really makes their heart grow. Do something unexpected. You can help a neighbor sweep up the leaves. Or look at this tortoise is helping a hare into his own shell. Oh my goodness. That's very nice. Take a selfie with friends. Oh, if you see me out, and I would love to take a picture with you if we see each other, so you just flag me down. When evening has come and it's time to go to bed, you brush your teeth and wash your feet and make sure your fish is fed. Think of new good deeds to do and some nice things to say. Then you'll know why kindness counts and look forward to each day. Isn't that nice? So try a little kindness. Do something nice for a stranger. Do something nice for your family or your brother or your sister, and it will come back to you in many, many more ways. I love you all, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye now.
everybody. Glad you're tuning in with me here. I wish we could be in person, but this is the next best thing. Thank you to the Kids Fringe and Pride for having me come on here with you. I want to introduce you to what I'm going to do and who I am. First of all, I'm Mr. Mark. A lot of you know me. I play drums around town. And, of course, I have one with me today, my trusty djembe. Now, you might not have one of these at home, but I really want you to play along with me today. So, I'm going to explore some ideas of what you could play with. Let me look around on the floor here. Oh, maybe you have a little toy tambourine. They make really good instruments. If you don't have one of those, I don't know. Maybe you got something that makes cool noise when you shake it. If you don't have one of those, maybe you got one of these laying around. Sounds just like the ocean. And I can hit it too. Or, oh, maybe you have one of these. If you have a music box, that'd be cool. And if you don't have any of those things, well, something as simple as 2 sticks can be hit together. And if you don't have sticks, well, maybe you have spoons. Now, this always reminds me of like a double nostril cleaner, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to say you can hit these together. And even if you don't have them stuck together, you can just get 2 spoons and you hold them together in your hand and you can make that noise. And if you don't have 2 spoons, maybe you got a pan or a bucket. Wait. Now, it does sound pretty cool when I put that on and talk like that. Hello! Oh, that really is loud. So maybe you want to keep it off your head, but you can bang it with your fingers. On the top, on the side, all sorts of different noises. So we're gonna ask you to pause at home so you can find something that you like to make noise with, and then come back and join me in just 1 minute after you find that thing. All right, I hope you found something to play with, because we are gonna make some noise and we're gonna sing a song here. Now, I know I'm not with you today, and I love drumming with everyone in the room with me, but let me tap into my powers of mind. Oh, I'm getting something here. I believe Keon is watching. So let's sing a song welcoming you, sir. And it goes like this. Hello, Keon, how are you? I'm doing fine, and how about you? Hello, Keon, how are you? I'm doing fine, and how about you? Hola, Keon, ¿cómo estás? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? Hola, Keon, ¿cómo estás? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? And now we clap and make a lot of noise for Keon. Okay, tapping into my powers of mind. I believe we have a Jack watching at home. Hi, Jack. Let's sing for you. Hello, Jack. How are you? I'm doing fine, and how about you? Hello, Jack. How are you? I'm doing fine, and how about you? Hola, Jack. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? Hola, Jack. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? Let's clap for Jack. Welcome. All right, tapping again. I believe I'm getting Clara? Oh, yes, I think there's a Clara out there. Hi, Clara, welcome. Hello, Clara. How are you? I'm doing fine, and how about you? Hello, Clara. How are you? I'm doing fine, and how about you? Hola, Clara. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? Hola, Clara. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? Welcome, Clara. And let's see, is there any more? Oh, I get a faint reading here. Eva? I think you're watching. Hello, Ava. How are you? Hello, Ava. How are you? I'm doing fine. How about you? Hola, Ava. How are you? I'm doing fine. And how about you? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Hola, Eva. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Vamos, Eva. All right, let's see. I think I see an Antonio. Hello, Antonio. How are you? I'm doing fine. And how about you? Hello, Antonio. How are you? I'm doing fine. And how about you? Hola, Antonio. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Hola, Antonio. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Welcome, Antonio. And I'm getting one more. One more's coming through here. Gabo? Oh, hello, Gabo. Hello, Gabo. How are you? I'm doing fine. And how about you? Hello, Gabo. How are you? I'm doing fine. And how about you? Hola, Gabo. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Hola, Gabo. ¿Cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Now, I'm not getting any more names, but I'm sure a few more people are out there. I just used up all my powers. I got no more right now, but I do want to welcome anyone else that's watching. So please fill in your name and play one more time with me. Hello, how are you? I'm doing fine. How about you? Hello, how are you? I'm doing fine. And how about you? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? And give yourself a big round of applause. All right, here we go. It is time for us to do a story together. Now, this drum I have here, a djembe, this is an African drum, and that is the birthplace of rhythm. And the story I'm going to tell is an adaptation of a Nigerian folktale, but it's an adaptation that is special for our event here today. Now, rhythm and stories have been going together for thousands of years. And to me, my opinion, this is the highest form of communication and storytelling, way better than movies. Wink, wink. So, I hope you'll keep drumming with me and help me tell this story. And so we're going to start with a simple rhythm. And the story begins, and it was a day much like today. And all the animals were hanging out by the lake, enjoying this warm, hot Florida summer. And they were swimming and having a good old time. Now let me think, what animals were hanging out by that lake? There was what was there?
Alligator.
There was an alligator. There was an alligator. But as I always say, let's make alligators come last. What else might there have been?
Duck.
A duck! Yes, thank you. I'm sure you called that at home too, so here we go. Let's remember those ducks and say, what's the sound a duck makes? Alright, what's the sound a duck makes? I know, quack, 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 quack. Can I hear your quacks? Oh, that was a lovely quack. Do it again. Oh, that was really fun. Nice quacks. Alright, so the ducks were swimming, and they were waddling around in the water, and what other animal was hanging out by that water?
Dog.
Oh yeah, there was a dog hanging out there. And all the dogs were playing by the water, playing by the water, playing by the water. All the dogs were playing by the water. Now, can you help me remember what's the sound the dogs make? Ready? Go! Let me hear your best roof. Oh yeah, that's a great one too. All right. And let's see, was there any other animals hanging out by the lake that day? I think there was a
Sloth.
sloth. Who would have thought it? But yes, and for those of you who are very historically minded, there was at one time giant sloths that roamed around in Florida. True story. So, all the sloths were climbing by the water, climbing by the water, climbing by the water. All the sloths were climbing by the water. And what's the sound a sloth makes? What's a sound a sloth makes? Kind of like a yawn. Can you make a yawn like that at home? All right, now don't fall asleep on me. There's more story to tell, because guess what came back into our story? The alligator. Everyone get your chomps ready. We're going to chomp like the alligator. Chomp, 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 chomp. The alligator was chomping in the water. Chomp, 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 chomp. And that alligator was chomping so loud, it scared off all the other animals. The ducks went quack! And the dogs went woo! And the sloth just went yawn. But anyway, they all ran away as fast as they could, albeit the sloth can't run very fast, but it did get out of there. And they searched for some help because they also wanted to share in the water. And they stumbled upon the hero of our story and the hero of Kids Fringe, Fringezilla. And they said, Fringezilla, please help us. Alligator is chomping in the water and not sharing, and we want to use the water too. And Fringezilla said, I know what to do. And Fringezilla walked down to the water. Yeah, Fringezilla was walking down to the water, walking down to the water, walking down to the water. Fringezilla was walking to the water. And when he got there, the alligator was chomping. Now with all that chomping, Fringezilla was like, excuse me, Mr. Alligator, excuse me, can you please share the water? But all the animals could hear was chomp, 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 chomp. And again, Fringezilla said, excuse me, Mr. Gator, but please share the water. But all the animals heard was chomp, 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 chomp. And Fringezilla got very, very disappointed and walked off, kind of sad and not so sure it knew how to help. And at that moment, thankful for our story here, a little tiny creature hopped up on Fringezilla. It sounded kind of like that. And it hopped up to his ear. It was a little flea. And the little flea said, Fringezilla! I don't know why a flea sounds like that, but I believe it does. Fringezilla! You must find your true Fringezilla voice. You must go to the great cave. And Fringezilla knew, like many animals knew, that this was true. But he was a little bit afraid. But nevertheless, with the encouragement of that flea, he started to walk off and find the greatest cave he could find in this area. And here he started walking. Alright, so if you want to walk around while I drum, walk around like Fringezilla, or keep drumming with me. Of the great cave. But he was a little afraid to go in. And the flea said, you know what you must do. Get in there. He started to take slow little steps, one by one into the cave. And it was very dark. A little bit scary. And the eyes started to adjust, but he knew he had to keep walking in deeper to where it was really, really dark, and he could face his fears. And when he got in there, he did what he knows he must do, and all animals know you must do when you enter into a great, powerful space. You must introduce yourself and give yourself a name. And he said, hello, I'm Fringezilla. And as sometimes will happen in caves, there was an echo. Now, Fringezilla here didn't know anything about echoes yet. So he just heard his own voice come back to him. Hello, I am Fringezilla. So he started to think there must be something else in here who thinks it's Fringezilla, and he did not like the idea of that. So he built up his courage and said a little bit louder, this time with a small little Fringezilla roar. Roar. I am Fringezilla. And a moment later, he heard again, roar, I am Fringezilla. Now he was a little bit scared yet again, but also a little bit more bold, and decided I must roar even louder and introduce myself. Roar, I am Fringezilla. Roar, I am Fringezilla. Who said that? He kept wondering. And at that very moment, a little bat came flapping out of the cave roof and came right before Fringezilla and said, Fringezilla, please stop. Every time you introduce yourself, there's an echo and I hear it twice and it scares me 2 times. You are great and powerful. I can hear it in your roar. Please don't do it anymore. And Fringezilla realized he had found his true Fringezilla roar. And he knew that he must run back to the lake. And that's what he started to do. So you can run with me back to the lake. And when he got to the lake, you know what the alligator was doing. Start your chomps. Chomp, 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 chomp. And get your Fringezilla roars ready. I need you to help. Help at home. Ready? We're gonna roar. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and roar! I'm Fringezilla! And the gator stopped in its tracks. Oh, excuse me. What can I do for you, Fringezilla? Well, the sloth here, and the duck, and the dog, they all want to share the lake. Can you please share the lake and stop chomping so loudly around and chasing them all off? And the alligator said, okay, sure, Fringezilla. I didn't know I was disturbing everybody. And the animals were so excited they all jumped back into the water. And they were so excited now that Fringezilla had his true Fringezilla roar. They decided that they were going to have an animal dance party. So I want you to get ready at home. Put on your dancing shoes, or just find a nice open space to dance. And we're going to come back in just a minute and start dancing with you. Hey, welcome back. Look who I found. It's Fringezilla. Let me hear one more Fringezilla roar. Ready? Roar! Welcome, Fringezilla. And it's time for a dance party. Are you ready, Fringezilla? Give me a high five, Fringezilla. Let's dance at home. We're going to dance here too. All right. Thank you for helping us with the alligator and helping all the animals get back in the lake. Let's celebrate. Oh, I failed to mention it's a freeze dance. But Fringezilla here is quick on the uptake, and I know you are at home too. So let's dance again, and when the music stops, freeze wherever you are. Here we go!
did these fun crafts, read fantastic stories, and got to play the drums with Mr. Mark. Oh, I am tuckered out. I'm gonna go take a nap. Now, boys and girls, make sure you join us throughout the year for all sorts of Kids Fringe activities. And we hope to see you real soon. Let's blow them a kiss, Fringezilla. Mwah! Bye.